Now, people were worried that since I changed my skin, everything else is going to be changing, and I want to confirm that that is not the case. In fact, I've actually improved our chicken killing machine in our intro world here. As you can see, we've added a few chests, so it will just constantly be a supply of dead chickens. Oh, look at all this cooked chicken. Ha! Ha! You're not even going to make it to the lava. Oh, I'm making them survive. That was a stupid idea. But I was actually quite scared of uploading that video, but the support was amazing, and we got some awesome fan art. Some of my favorites I'll put on the screen now. You can take the skin off an ogre, but you can never take away the ogre inside. I just really wanted to get rid of those green cheeks. Like, seriously, what were those? Anyway, we should probably start today's video. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Goals. The first one where we are not Shrek. Oh my gosh, it is crazy. It's not that crazy. I've noticed the helmet perfectly covers up the green streak in my hair. So maybe we should do our intros like this now. But we are back in our spring section because yes, once again, we are going to be working on spring. And today, we're going to complete one of our goals, plus make some serious progress towards one of the others. As at the start, the first thing we built was a chicken farm. It did its job. As you can see here, there's lots of chickens, which we are going to kill. Although we have changed our skin, we are not changing our chicken killing ways. And we kind of used it for an XP farm at the start, but we've got a much better XP farm than this now. And although this served its purpose perfectly fine, like we've killed 6,629 chickens fine, it's time for an upgrade at our new base. As obviously we are not hanging around this area anymore, so these chickens will not spawn in while we're not in this area. So it's time we worked on
the Chicken Killer 7000.
I'm not sure what that one was. That was the Chicken Killer 3000. I don't know. I'm just making this all up as I go along. And I believe when we complete this thing, it will finish our goal of making at least 5 automated farms, as we have an iron farm, a wool farm, a melon and pumpkin farm, and of course, our creeper farm. I'm sorry if the screen is too dark so you can't really see it, but trust me, it's there. Which brings us to a total of 4. I do already have the first chicken farm, plus a spider farm, and a cactus farm, but you know what? They're not great. The cactus farm doesn't work anymore because we're over in the new area. The chicken farm doesn't work anymore. And the spider farm, although it's good for XP, is not automated. This is kind of automated, but I'm not counting that either. So today, we're going to make the Chicken Killer 7000, and it's going to be
epic.
I'll explain it all as I go along, but first, we need to clear out some space for this thing. And we're going to get working on our right side of spring here, as you can see. There's still kind of like a lot of mess here. This chicken farm's going to be over here somewhere. I think I might build it on top of a hill so that the world and all chickens around, like you, can see they're going to die. Time for a time lapse where I do some terraforming. You were probably expecting a time lapse of me building some beautiful landscape, and I started off doing that, but then I was like, no, ugly stone square. Yeah, and it's floating. Now, why have you built an ugly stone square, Joel? Well, I changed my mind. We're not doing the terraforming first. Instead, we're going to work on this chicken killer first, so it can be producing the chickens while we build around it. And my idea is we're going to have it really high up, but we're not actually going to go up there. All the stuff is going to happen underneath it. We're going to do all the chicken killing in a cave, plus all the cooking of chicken and distribution of eggs, etc. And I've been messing around on my testing creative world, and I've come up with what I like to think is the ultimate design. We're starting to get some eggs now, but I want some more. So temporarily, we're going to make a little area for the whole purpose of collecting eggs. I'm going to put it a little bit out of the way so I don't have to listen to it, though. Here it is, the
Egg Collector
1. We'll get some chickens in here, and these guys will start laying some eggs. Is this like one of those vines where you think something's going to hit you in the face? Did that scare you? That make you jump? Oh, chicken. That make you jump. That make you jump. That make you jump. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Why does this look so stupid? I don't know why. It just does. All right, that should be enough chickens to get laying some eggs for us, which will be collected. Hey, hang on. How did you guys get out? In these chests down here, and we can get working on the mother of chicken killers. But first we need some wood. All right, I think we've got most of the materials we need now for this thing. Let's do a quick speed build of it, shall we? 40 minutes later, here we are. As you can see, there's not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 chambers at the top now where we're going to be housing chickens. I hope this isn't going to completely lag out my game, but we also cleared out the bottom very quickly there thanks to our beacon, and we also got working on a pretty cool system, which I'm going to show you right now. So if I have any problem with what I built so far, it's the noise. But don't worry, because that'll soon be drowned out by the noise of chickens dying. Okay, so Here, we've got the same setup as before, but instead of one section feeding in to the chickens, we've now got 4. So we're going to have loads of chickens in all these areas up here. Hopefully it won't crash. We're going to find out if it does. And then they'll be dispensed all down into the same tube into this dispenser here, where the eggs will be smashed into the ground and some baby chickens will be made, which we can then start slaughtering. But you're probably wondering, Joel, why is there 2 clicking noises, which are driving me insane? That's because here we have a chest, and what happens is, when we come along here and pick up all the eggs, that was a massive problem last time, we can simply place the eggs in here. Let's try it with this bit of cobblestone. It will go down there, up this tube here, and hopefully pop out of here. Yep, there it goes. And then obviously that will turn another egg into a chicken. I probably should have shown you with an egg, so let's do that now. There's probably a better way of doing this, by the way, where it doesn't have the constant clicking, but I'm stupid. This is my redstone capabilities at the max. But let's put the egg in that chest. Boom. There it goes. It pops out. Lovely. But I don't want just that in here. Obviously, we need a way to cook the chicken we get. It's great for XP. It's also good in case we ever need some food. Although, to be honest, we've got an endless supply of carrots, so yeah, it probably won't matter. But I need to gather some materials, and then we're going to build a super smelter on this side here. I'm going to be following a tutorial by Mindstop. Thank you for your tutorial. We don't need that much stuff, and most of the stuff that we need, we've already got the stuff for. So let's grab that quickly, and then we've got our chicken cooker. Now, this thing doesn't take up a lot of space. I actually managed to hide it under the ground here. It's just a lot of hoppers, a lot of furnaces, some rails, minecarts, etc. And those are our free chests there, which are the important parts. I'm going to turn my sound off for a second because that ticking noise is driving me nuts. But this is how it works. Basically, we put all of our coal in this chest here. As you can see, it's quickly getting dispensed through and distributed among all those chests back there. Then in the center, we actually haven't got any chicken right now because obviously we haven't got any chickens. So instead, let's just try it with iron. You'll see there, all the iron's taken out. Then we wait a few seconds. And in this chest here, our iron starts to appear really quickly, as you can see. So this is a lot quicker than it would be to smelt it and place them all in by hand. So yeah, it's working. And I think that's pretty much everything we need. Now we have to actually get the chickens in here, and I want to decorate it first before I do get them in here. And we're going to make it look like an evil cave. So we're going to get some netherrack in here. Maybe have a bit of fire around and stuff. We need another storage system because we've actually got one double chest here, as you can see. And that's definitely not going to be enough. So let's get the floor of this bit and this little top bit done as well. And then we can get the chickens in. I've just realized I can just completely change this design. I don't need this. That's gone. That's going to pop out there in a second. Instead, I could get a load of hoppers, fill this floor with hoppers, and then that's all automated. I don't even have to put the eggs in the chest. They'll just come straight out. Let's make a load of hoppers quickly. It means we can't have a nice looking floor, but sometimes you have to sacrifice looks in favor of chicken killing. So now if we drop anything anywhere inside this place, as you can see with this netherrack, in a second it should, yep, come raining out here. Oh gosh, I need to catch it, otherwise that's going to be like an endless constant supply of netherrack just going up and down. That's quite a fun game. How much netherrack can you catch? So we'll just have to decorate the walls instead. But that's going to work so much better. I like that. And I actually need to use our super smelter to get some nether bricks. So if I put this in here, actually I don't want it all. That'll do. We should get some nether bricks back really quickly. Here they come. All right, so the floor is going to be at this height here. I need to build it up, obviously, first. We're going to have some of these bars and these nether brick fences hanging from the ceiling with some lanterns on it to light it up in here. But I think it's time now that we actually started getting some chickens in here. Got my ladder so we can get in. Let's start getting some of these eggs and turning them into live chickens. We're going to have to just work on this a lot while more eggs are produced. But we'll start off with this section over here. Back to looking really weird again. Right, so we used all the eggs we'd gathered so far, and we only managed to get them in basically one little section here, and it's not even that many. I put 3 in here as well. So we're going to have to work on this for a while. I bred those chickens, hopefully get more chickens there, which means more eggs. Also, it's weird how they keep trying to escape. Stop that. But these should start growing, and we can breed these as well, and we can breed these ones, and we can gradually start building this up. Which means we can now start gradually building this up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for a floor in there, but I think first we need to work on the exterior. Now, up to the platform, this is just going to be some terraforming. We're just going to build a nice mountain. And you may have noticed I've been growing some vines over there. Those are to trim so I can make some mossy cobblestone. As if you didn't know, you could just place some cobblestone next to some vines to make some mossy cobblestone. There's got to be a better way of farming this, but I just don't know of it. So for now, we're just doing this. So I think we'll use a mix of stone, mossy cobblestone, andesite, and just some regular old cobble. I'm not very good at this normally, so let's just give it our best shot, shall we? And 4 hours later, here we are. Yes, this took 4 hours, surprisingly. I don't know how, it just did, okay? And I was pleasantly surprised with what I was able to do. I think this actually turned out looking quite good. Also, we've got a little entrance there made out of some jungle logs. I'm going to make it look a bit nicer. That was just a temporary so I could get working on the rest of the stuff. This is really easy to do in creative mode, but in survival, it's just such a pain to try and like terraform it. Plus, this took 20 minutes alone just filling in this massive little bit of lake there. But unfortunately, I had to do it because it was getting a bit big on this side here. I actually went through afterwards and added in some lanterns and some jungle fences. Plus, of course, I added some more chickens, using up them eggs, baby. Oh, and I also went back to the jungle and got loads more jungle wood and some leaves as well, because we're going to be using those for the top of the build later. So as you can see, we got a load of jungle wood and some leaves in here, plus a load of jungle wood and some leaves. I brought way too many shears, as you can see by my inventory. But we got plenty of stuff and we can head home now. Actually going to need some more fireworks, so I'll get that out of my red shulker. I'm so glad we set up this nether portal. It just makes things so much easier for getting to and from faraway places like the jungle. I say that like I've set some other stuff up. We've only got the jungle so far. And here is the final product. I'm happy with it. I think it looks good. I think there's still some stuff I need to change. I'm going to actually maybe bring up the terrain on the side maybe here, as it does kind of just stick out. And maybe along this bit as well, maybe bring it along, as it is just a bit too square. But the beacon was in the way, so I didn't really want to mess with that for now. Also, there's a serious problem with how lit up it is inside this place. But I don't have any torches on me right now. And some of the chickens seem to be escaping too, which is not good. I don't know how they're doing that, but they are. Maybe let's remove the bottom ladder. I think first, though, we're probably going to start with the top section, because that's really going to bring this build together, and then we can sort of just like work on fixing this as we go along. And the good thing about this top section thing is I can just build whatever I want. It just needs to be a certain width, but apart from that, it doesn't really need to be a certain height or anything. Also, I'm pretty sure this is messing with my frame rate up here. So maybe after we've completed our 100,000 chicken goal, we'll just get rid of this place or convert it into something else. Also, I've realized a massive problem with my design of the hopper floor is that when I kill the chickens, obviously they drop feathers and raw chicken, and it just gets picked up by the hoppers and then just gets pushed straight down in this endless loop. We'll come to that when we come to it, I guess. I guess we'll just stand in the middle when we'll murder them all. But I'm going to play around in my creative world a bit, try and figure out something to build up here. I was thinking of maybe like an old ancient temple that's been here a while, and we've sort of built our base round it. So I'm probably going to spend a couple of hours doing that, and you'll probably see the time lapse straight away after this. And indeed you do. This thing only took about like 2 hours or so to build, so not too bad. It was quite fiddly in some places, but I went for the same theme as the rest of the section of spring so far. We've got lots of granite, brick, and some jungle wood again, but we used some pink terracotta for the roof this time. I actually found a mesa and went on a little mining spree whilst I was there. And on the top of this structure, there's actually a big old chimney. It doesn't really have a purpose other than me getting in, and I put some campfires in it as well, so it looks like it's smoking. We've still got a few things to add onto the edges to finish the build, but I'm liking it. And as you can see by the world not loading in right there, we are having quite a big problem with lag, but here is the build. I think it looks awesome. I'm really happy with it. Actually left a bit of scaffolding over there. Look, watch how long it takes me to eat this carrot. Yeah. So I think we're going to have to actually start slaughtering some of these chickens down here before we finish the decorating. This is probably the reason for the lag. Right now, we're on 6643 chickens killed. Let's see how much we've done by the end of this. You know what? I'm going to get my spider sword, because that's got sweeping edge on it. I need to make a chicken killing sword at some point. I'm somehow taking that, but there's a spider in here. Okay, there we go. Yep, this is very laggy. This is such a mess. Look at the XP. Oh my gosh. That's actually insane. Oh my gosh, I've got literally no inventory space. Look at this XP trail. This is ridiculous. All right, let's check how many chickens we killed. We killed about 700 chickens in just then. Oh dear. All these hoppers are like full of chicken. It's a bit ridiculous. I need to get a chest just that will burn stuff to get rid of all these feathers. But at least the lag's kind of gone now. So we're going to have to make sure we clear that out quite regularly. Otherwise, we're going to have some big lag problems. And this is the problem I was talking about earlier. We're just going to have feathers raining from the sky. Look, the eggs are already coming in. All right, I think we got all the feathers. More chickens are going to start appearing. What the heck? That's just like a constant supply of chickens being made. But hey, at least we're getting lots of cooked chicken. So I'm going to have to make a better sword for killing them with, as the spider one does have Bane of Arthropods, which we don't want, of course. So to finish this thing off, we're just going to add in some like sort of overgrown bits on here. Some like mossy rocks and stuff. Plus some nice pink flowers. Planting some more bamboo over here as well. And I'll grab some bone meal to bone meal the ground with, because why not? Although I might have to collect some more pink flowers at some point. But this place is looking really good. Still needs a bit more work. We've already spent so long on it. I think we definitely need to alter the entrance somehow. Maybe extend it a bit. Extend this along here. That'll look a bit better. And obviously we need to decorate the inside. Oh my gosh. And light it up there. Maybe let's do that now. And I'm actually running out of time now, but next time on these little ledges I've left here, I'm going to add some cherry blossom trees coming out. I think that'll look quite cool. I think it's worth how long that's taken us to build. I'm very happy with it. This whole area will come together very nicely when I sort of fix it all, and hopefully it'll match this other side of spring, and it's great for killing chickens, so what more do you need? But there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for this episode of Minecraft Goals. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and comment. If you've got any ideas for this build here, please let me know in the comments down below, or any constructive criticism. I'll appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll see you another time. Goodbye.